Ethiopia is quietly entering a turning point. Secret negotiations, budget freezes, political parties collapsing, and a power shift happening behind closed doors. Let's break down what's really happening in simple words. But it all begins with a meeting almost nobody knew about. In recent days, Tigray's regional government and Ethiopia's federal government quietly met for direct talks. Not party to party, but government to government, a major shift. So what forced both sides to sit together? Tigray is facing a $7 billion budget deficit. Some teachers, health workers, and staff haven't received salaries for almost 2 months. This financial pressure forced the region to come to the table. But the federal government had its own list of accusations. Federal officials claimed Tigray was diverting money meant for government salaries into strengthening its regional military. Tigray denies it, but Addis Ababa responded by freezing major funds. So what compromise did both sides reach? A temporary deal was reached. The federal government will now pay Tigray's government employees directly, bypassing the regional administration. This ensures salaries cannot be diverted. While this was happening in Tigray, another political earthquake hit Ethiopia. In Benishangul Gumuz, the Birr Democratic Party voted almost unanimously to join the ruling Prosperity Party. Out of 282 members, 280 voted yes. But why would an opposition party surrender so easily? Months earlier, Birr Democratic Party leaders were arrested. Their offices were shut down. Their chairman was kept under house arrest. With no space for peaceful politics, the party had only one option: join the ruling party. This raises a dangerous question. With opposition parties collapsing or being pressured, the 2026 Ethiopian election could become one-sided. No united opposition front exists. Regional parties are isolated and weak. And here's where things get even more serious. When peaceful political options disappear, armed groups grow. Experts warn that suppressing opposition often leads to underground resistance. So what does all this mean for Ethiopia's future? We could see temporary cooperation between Tigray and Addis Ababa, but deep mistrust remains. Meanwhile, the ruling party faces almost no competition ahead of the election. Let's summarize this critical moment. Secret negotiations, budget tension, and the disappearance of opposition voices. Ethiopia is entering a quiet but decisive political shift. What happens next will shape the country for years. Stay with us for clear, simple breakdowns of Africa's biggest stories. If you like clear, unbiased analysis without noise or sensationalism, subscribe. More important updates are on the way.